trying to get out of the shopping addiction, trying to get out of what society is just normalizing now, where we just overspend to the point of just accumulating so much, and then we buy storage units and our second home in order to store more junk. Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome for those who are new. So this is actually the last part of the series of Don't Sell Me Anything. I thought it was going to be 4 parts, but actually it's only 3 because I ran out of footage. I don't know what happened with the second video. It didn't really get a lot of views and I didn't really have a whole lot of engagement. So I don't know if maybe there was too much Jesus in there. I don't know. But I do talk about Jesus on my channel. So if you don't like that, sorry. But not sorry. Anyway, I am Christian. That is in my description. And so you'll hear that sometimes. Okay, so going back to the topic at hand. In terms of the Don't Sell Me Anything, all it is really about consumerism, my goals for 2025. That really has been part of 2024 because I don't do New Year's resolutions. I mean, in a nutshell, scientific research has shown that only 5 to 10% of people are successful at keeping their New Year's resolution, because most times people do the resolutions because everyone else is doing it, not because they're ready to actually do something new. Speaking of doing something new, as of September of 2024, I decided that I wanted to do a money challenge. So I do money challenges every so often, and the recent one was a $10,000 challenge. Basically, it's you save $10,000 in a year. Now, you're going to hear more about when I saved $100,000 in 10 years, and that's another video. And I'm also going to do another video about the $10,000 challenge in a year. So just to give you an update of my 10K challenge, there have been some setbacks. My car had a gas leak that had to be fixed, and that was a bit expensive. On top of that situation with my dog. So yeah, that right there was just almost at $1,000. Yay. Now, the reason why I'm laughing at it is because I know it sounds crazy, right? Most people don't laugh at problems, but I do, because what are you going to do? Worry about it, and then what? That's not going to add on to my life, okay? So Jesus told me not to worry, and I don't. Thankfully, and we're very, very blessed that we do have a savings fund for emergencies, so we can handle it. Now, in regards to my channel, trying to get out of the shopping addiction, trying to get out of what society is just normalizing now, where we just overspend to the point of just accumulating so much, and then we buy storage units and our second home in order to store more junk. So if you want to break away from that, this is the channel for you, because I've been there, done that, and I don't have a t-shirt for it because, ever since I got away from my shopping addiction and being a shopaholic, I actually don't shop a whole lot of clothes anymore. If you want to follow that journey and you want to change, I'll share what I went through. That was 20 years ago. So I'm not an expert or anything like that, but I think because I've experienced it and I've lived to tell the tale, then, and still, after 20 years, I am still frugal, and I thank Jesus for that. Without him, I don't think my life would be this way. I think I would still be in that vicious cycle of consumerism and my addiction. Even though you may see a lot of products on my channel, it's because I do product reviews. And it's because I want everyone to be a smart consumer. Before I purchase anything, I scour the internet for reviews. I scour videos for people who actually own these items. And it takes me months and months to decide, okay, I'm going to get that item. I think that doing research on things that you want to purchase actually helps with regret purchases, because I don't want to buy something that's just going to fall apart. I don't want to go through it. So that's the reason why I research things, because I don't want to make that same mistake. And I think those who actually posted the reviews on the internet to let us all know, like, hey, this is not a good buy. Now, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer and like tell people like, oh, you bought too much or whatever. I really don't care. But as content creators, I think it's a responsibility to show the truth. I mean, like there's some creators that buy things, like do hauls, and then they return a bunch of it. But, people who are viewing their channel may not know this. They may think, oh, well, they have a lavish lifestyle and they, have all these things, and then they follow you and, they're going into debt because of it. So that's not really responsible. Anyhow, a lot of TikTokers apparently were saying that they were just doing these videos and it was all a lie. It was just so they can make money, so that their viewers can purchase what they view with affiliate links. But they didn't even like the stuff that they had. I mean, oh wow, that's like horrible. That's horrible, because you're using people. And a lot of times viewers don't even know that these content creators are getting these items for free. They're not spending a dime, but yet their viewers have to purchase them. Yeah, sure, they get a discount code or whatever, but do you really want that stuff, or are you just getting it because you see someone else have it? But I don't want to get sidetracked, so I want to focus on this particular video, the Don't Sell Me Anything, which is basically being against anything that promotes overconsumption. Haul videos, people just buying whatever, it doesn't matter, it's not really thought out. I am a big proponent of thinking things through. If you've been following me for a while, you know that it takes me several months to make a decision on one purchase. Sometimes it could be more than a year that I decide to purchase an item that I have my eye on. So in my EDC, the one I'm working on now in this video, as you can see, there's a page that has my wish list. And that wish list has been ongoing for the last 3 years. It's the same one, and it's 1 page long, not even front to back full, because I'm not a shopper. I don't shop a lot. I actually think I shop too much, but evidently people who know me personally, who are close friends of mine and family members, they actually tell me that I don't shop like a normal person. They think I'm a cheapskate. Well, I shouldn't say cheapskate, but maybe more like a penny pincher whenever we're discussing anything to do with purchasing items, going out to eat, or anything like that. I really consider the cost. I'll have a more detailed video. It's about living paycheck to paycheck, which pretty much breaks down the cost of everything that we do, our choices in life, like eating out. This may shock some people, but if you actually have a 9-to-5 job from Monday through Friday and you eat out approximately $10 or $12 meal every single day, that's about $3,000 a year. I mentioned before about putting funds aside in the stock market or opening up an IRA or a Roth IRA. That $3,000 can actually, with compound interest, gain quite a bit. Or even if you wanted to put that in a savings account for emergencies. Apparently there was a study done that only 40% of people in the US actually have $1,000 in their savings account to cover an emergency. And it's not just eating out. If you add other things that most people do, like I said, I'm going to get into in another video because I don't want to get sidetracked. There is so much that we can do in order to not a paycheck away from disaster. And please know that I'm sharing all of this with the best intentions. I'm not saying, hey, look at me, I've got it all together. No, I don't. And I'm going to share those ups and downs with you so that you can understand it is a journey when you're growing your estate or you're trying to save for retirement. It's not a one and done kind of thing. You can't just, okay, I'm going to do this and then that's the end of it. No, it is an ongoing process. Instead of lifting each other up in regards to the amount of stuff that we have or we own. Let's lift each other up so that we can live a good life when we retire, or we can lift each other up to where we can live our day-to-day lives, and if an emergency happens, we don't have to freak out. The word regret isn't often used in my vocabulary because I don't really believe in it. I believe in learning curves, and that's what I call regrets in my life, because you're not going to learn anything if you don't fail at something. And again, another word, failure. It's not really a failure if you get back up and just keep going and learning and growing. So one of the things that I can say, because I'm nearing, retirement age. So one of the regrets I can tell you, if you're watching this and you're young, is that I wish someone actually told me about how to invest, about how to live frugal so that I can live a better life later on when I retire. And also, even when I was younger, I wish someone told me, hey, having an emergency fund is important, Yeah, my parents taught me about, don't buy stuff if you don't have the money for it, open up an investment fund. My parents taught me that, but that's about it. I had to do all of the research myself, and it's crazy. But again, without Jesus, I wouldn't have been able to have the courage really to do all that research. So I'm actually very, very excited, because this is the culmination of my channel for the past 4 years, or getting close to 4 years. I think 4 years will be in February of 2025. And I thank you so much. My channel has grown exponentially in the last couple of months. So I thank everyone who has subscribed, who have been watching my videos for a longer period of time. So my watch hours are actually going up. So this is really amazing. I guess y'all are really wanting to hear about the financial aspects of my channel. And I mentioned that if you have been a long-time follower of mine, I mentioned that a very, very long time ago. I said finance is part of my channel, but it was slowly being added to my channel because, as you know, I don't have a niche. I have several topics that I talk about on this channel. And if you go to my description, you'll see all of the things that I talk about. And the reason why I grew so slowly is because of the fact that I didn't want to just be stuck on a niche, to be stuck on one thing. I believe that our lives are a myriad of things. We enjoy a myriad of things, and we have different lives, but we can all come together and understand one another, share ideas, and become the better part of ourselves. That's pretty much the bulk of my channel. And of course, to share Jesus, because he's very important in my life. So if you made it this far, I appreciate all of your support. And if you've been a long time follower, I really, really appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. I never thought that this would ever occur, that I'd be on YouTube for 4 years. I was like, okay, I'm going to try it out. And here we are. So I thank you so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Bye.